Ladies and gentlemen, you are now tuned into the Boogie Down Lounge. I am your host, Mr. Mach Boogie. On today's show, we have debut author E. Shane, and she dropped by her book, Heart Over Mind. I took some time to catch up with E. Shane. Let's go see what we had to say. Author of her debut book, Heart Over Mind, E. Shane. E. Shane, you're looking great. How you feeling?
Thank you. I'm feeling good. How about you?
I feel great. I'm in your presence.
Aw, that's so sweet.
So, E. Shane, would you want to give the audience a little bit of background information about yourself?
Sure. I'm originally from Saginaw, Michigan. Whoop, whoop, Saginaw.
Hey.
I graduated from BV
High school.
University. Yes, I'm a product of BV schools. I went to Xavier University of Louisiana, excuse me. And I graduated from Northwood University, and that's in Midland, Michigan. And I have my master's in business administration, which I got from Indiana Wesleyan. So I did everything I needed to do educational-wise.
You're a little sister.
I know. So this is, as you said before, my first book, which is really good.
Heart Over Mind.
So I'm glad to have that out, yes. So from this point forward, we're going to keep writing and make it happen.
I went to the higher, girl, whatever.
That's why you don't know how to count. Okay.
Knowing you personally, I'm reading Aaron, and as I'm reading Aaron's dialogue, I'm hearing your voice. So, are you E. Shane? Are you Aaron, or is it parts of you in Aaron?
No, I love the name Aaron, yes. Okay. I would say I'm an author. That's what I do. I create the character. I create the story. Yes, some of the incidents I've been a part of or I've witnessed, but it's not anybody in that book in particular that these characters were made from.
You came in the interview like, yeah, well, Aaron is...
No, y'all got everything out?
You tell me. Me being a man that really doesn't read a lot, leisurely, I read stop signs and stuff on the street usually.
I hope you read a stop sign.
I found it very easy to read this book. What could you say to kind of persuade a young man or an older gentleman to pick up this book and want to read it? Because from looking at the cover and Heart Over Mind, it sounds like a romance, maybe a female novel, something that would be geared towards women. Why would a man like this book?
I believe a man would like this book, one, because it's part of a man's perspective. Right. At least I did speak to some men. I know I'm not a man myself. I hope. And I did speak to some men about the actual book and, some of the situations and how they thought, what they thought process were in specific situations. And I tried to make it from a male point of view.
I wish I was manly enough to be consulted on this project. Since I wasn't.
It took a long time to get there, So, but I really think that most men reading this, you get the woman's perspective. Wow. So it's like on your side what you were thinking and then what she was thinking. And maybe along the lines you might have found out that, hey, I was in that same situation. Man, well, if I would have known she thought that, then maybe it would have played it a little differently. So it's for both. It's for men and for women. And my goal is that if a man feels that isn't right, they let me know so I can make the next one better. I love him. He was working it out yesterday. People's...
Tripping.
Trying to warm up.
So, Heart Over Mind by E. Shane. Of course. This book is amazing. Where is it available?
Okay, well, you can always go to my website, www.isanainc.net, and purchase the book. BarnesandNobles.com, Amazon.com, your local bookstore, library. Yes, if they don't have it, make them get it. Yes, there you go.
We'll get y'all comfy again, back in natural position.
You sure I can't cross? You just look, something about the leg cross make you look distinguished. Okay, so we've sold millions of copies of Heart Over Mind. We did the book tour. We've been on Oprah, book signing in Times Square. What's next for E. Shane?
What's next for E. Shane is to keep moving, to keep writing, to become a best-selling author, which is where, be on that list. To keep my company going, Isana Inc. Keep us going. Our next steps are with Glamour Girl PS. We have Amber Austin, and she'll be a wardrobe consultant.
Wow.
Yes.
Get me together,
so,
right?
Yeah. So that's the next steps for Isana Inc. themselves. E-Shane, just to keep writing novels. I want to be able to walk into the bookstore and see a whole shelf full of my books.
Hey, give me another button.
One button up, one more?
No, unbutton one.
Unbutton one?
I just want to unbutton your coat when you sit down anyway.
Yeah. But I got a lot of belly behind this coat. Ain't been working out like I'm supposed to. This book is awesome.
Thank you.
Heart Over Mind by E. Shane. The title characters are so phenomenal, and I find myself drawn to them. So naturally, I wanted to know, will I see more of Nate and Aaron post Heart Over Mind?
Wow. Be honest, I don't know. I've thought about it. Did a little dabbling. Maybe I can make them better. Maybe they'll have a cameo in another book. But I don't know for sure exactly. So we'll have to see.
Still want to get the computer in there.
Okay.
Well, the book is Heart Over Mind. The author is E. Shane. Available at isanainc.net, amazon.com, barnesandnobles.com. Fellas, don't sleep on this book.
Yes.
I know it may seem a little geared towards women, but I guarantee you'll love this book as well as I did. E. Shane, ladies and gentlemen, the Boogie Down Lounge. We'll see you next time. Take care. Music though. I always wonder what they be saying though.
They say stuff like, "Thank you for letting me come on the show."
And that was a classic.
That was the fakest.
That was